小累，我靠！干，没开声音，我说的。3分钟。腊肉，哦，腊肉，对吧？没理解错，我有点鼻炎，宝贝儿，不好吧？挺好吧？真的不好吧？1分钟。这次血海武器能端上桌了吧？不要还要我整吧？那我真的绷不住了。 哦，这1分钟很久了，没事我在，你看很快就不变。
Hello, everybody. Welcome to DevStream 185. We're back for TechRot Encore Part 2. Oh, you're
that was sick.
Are you a little? You guys have to high five now. A little jealous over there. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, delayed.
这也能攀比
Welcome to DevStream 185. We have so much to show you tonight. So get comfortable, get a drink, get ready, because you're about to experience the encore. But before we do, let's start with our introductions. We'll go with the coziest individual on the couch.
Hello. My name is Paulo. I'm the design director on Warframe.
Hello, I am Rebecca. I'm the creative director of Warframe.
My name is Megan Everett. I'm your community director.
I'm Elise, and I'm a principal animator.
Hey everybody, Eric, audio lead on Warframe.
audio
This is your first time,
哦，
Louise.
对，我是个吉他的那个吉他战甲，所以说音频的那
We're
个
gonna have so much fun. Okay, couple housekeeping bits out of the way, and then we're gonna get
音频的
right into it.
音频
Today's
小组
Twitch
的
drop is a Aura
队
Forma,
长
which if you
组长
know,
在
you know, is changing to Omni Forma in the TechRot Encore release. So when you get your Twitch drop, maybe save it, maybe wait until TechRot Encore, and then you can use it as Omni Forma.
That's right. These are the types of long thinking skills that we are known
念
for.
哦，对哦，今天怪力也上线啊。
That's not very nice.
If only there was a
Scheme.
word
You know how-
for that.
We love a scheme.
No, I've been accused.
No,
For the
no.
last time.
And then the gift of the Lotus Alert after the stream is going to be your classic potato alerts of an Oracle Reactor Blueprint and Oracle Catalyst Blueprint. All right, let's jump into housekeeping. First one is a very
说了忘了
exciting announcement. As you know, TennoCon is happening this year, as it seems to always do. Our 10th year
但没事，
of
我包
TennoCon,
我儿。
and we did release tickets a while back, and they did sell out. Obviously, we are very thankful for that and are very excited to see your excitement to come to TennoCon. And one of the things that we added this year is the Tenno concert, which is happening on the Friday, which I think there's 2 band members
Hell yeah,
sitting on this
dude.
couch.
We
we'll
have
be there.
we have schemes. We have big.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, are you gonna be
Same.
rocking out in
Yeah.
the front? Yeah,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
doing like a full-fledged concert.
这已经
This is
上了吗，
like,
怪力？
a rock show, instrumental show, everything. Like this is all in. So we really are bringing the stage performance. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, lots of tracks from '99 and some classics too.
Exactly.
And why we're talking about this right now is because we did sell out of TennoCon tickets, but we are able to launch Tenno concert tickets. So starting next week on Friday, we are going to launch a batch of Tenno concert tickets. So if you still want to come
哦，
to
已经
London,
开完
Ontario,
了嘛？太
have
对。
an amazing Friday at the Tenno concert, experience everything that's happening that Friday. You can with this Tenno concert ticket. You can do exclamation point concert in Twitch chat right now.
我已经有点
and,
想第一
you
后
know,
一启动。
save the Eventbrite date, if you will, for that. If you are on
最
the
近在打
wait
第
list,
一
you
后
will
一
be。 honored for that, so don't worry there. But we will have tickets going out on the Friday for everyone. So save the date and save the time. I believe it's 2 p.m. Eastern time. Those tickets will go live. So put in your calendar, and we obviously can't wait to see you on the Friday and on the Saturday as well. These Tenno concert tickets specifically do not get you access to TennoCon on the Friday, so at the RBC Center, but we are putting a watch party together for you at the Hilton Hotel, so that you can experience Tenno Live and the main stage panels from there. And
我靠
you can
，Adblock
see
最有用的一
concert
集，
rocking out with us, slapping the bass, slapping the
下面的那
drums.
广告给挡住
I
了。
don't even use sticks.
Yeah.
Use your
I
hands.
use slap the
He's a
drums.
bongo boy.
Wow, bongo boy. Oh,
的
God.
Adblock 最有
Bongo,
用的
snare
一集。
drum, bongo, kick drum.
And on the topic of TennoCon, the cosplay submissions are now open. So if you do exclamation point cosplay, it will send you over to the submission form. If you want to come in a Warframe
Cosplay
outfit, or
嘛。
for the first time ever, Soulframe cosplay. If
Hey.
you want. If you want to be an envoy,
I
just
wanna see
not
one of these.
not the
Yeah, I
diaper
want
one.
to be a shrine.
Just don't come as the diaper
Excuse
envoy.
me? Excuse
I
me?
mean, you
I'm-
can.
Excuse
You
me?
can. I'm
Or
just.
do.
That was Rob's
I'm-
costume.
I'm
How dare you?
so sorry. I'm asking you don't.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta draw the line. You can do exclamation point cosplay and submit. At least save your spot in it, so we know that you are going to be working on a cosplay, and save your spot there as well. The
真的会有人
Community Art
cosplay 的。
showcase submission is open. You can do exclamation point art showcase, and this is for your
我是
digital
普通人
art and
cosplay，
captura.
现在感觉
You can
cosplay 都是
collect a whole bunch of art.
就是
and
很逆
display
天
it,
的，就是
in
在
our
那
little,
在里
you
面
know,
打架，
museum
神仙打
that we
架。
do on the floor.
That's right.
Lots of
The
exciting stuff.
Levirian, if you will.
Ah, is Drusus there?
Adblock 不能用在 YouTube，
Give him a
为什么？
dollar for a
That's for all
holler?
you Levirian
可以
heads
的。
out there.
We love that. All right. We were kind of talking about this before the stream started. 12-year anniversary. Warframe is turning 12.
It's nuts. We were all going through our tenure here, like how long we've been. It's been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going back in time. So we're celebrating 12 years of Warframe, which is insane to say. I think some of you were here for that. Some of you may have joined at 10 years, 9 years. It doesn't matter. We're all celebrating
12
together
周
on
年
all
的
platforms. So starting March 7th,
是
the
换文，应该是
anniversary will
屁事。
kick off. If you're familiar with it, every year, well, not every year, but when we started doing big anniversaries like this, we introduced the line of Dex items, and that's kind of like our anniversary themed items. And we've, built up a large repertoire. There's a wisp skin, there's weapon skins.
We did something every year at this point now, so it's
We have a lot.
Yeah.
And we do bring them back. So in game will be alerts that will bring back all of these items.
so
if you,
everything we've ever done in anniversary is coming back.
That's right, baby. So if you missed out, I know our alerts are they grow.
多边卫生都有
so
个真的假的？
No,
Oh,
no, they're separated out. They're
Okay,
scheduled out.
okay.
But yeah, so if you missed one, or missed the wisp skin, or Dex Dakra or whatever it was, you'll
有一说一，我觉得可以多吃点
as
战甲
well
皮
as
肤。
seen here is our new Dex item for this year, which is the Dex Loris Ephemera roof that comes
哦，是个
by
换文。
name here.
Hey.
Here's Arthur with it loud
Oh my
and
god!
proud.
You could stack it on top of the
Hold on,
cyan
that's
bandana.
exactly.
Oh my god!
So if you wanted to Dex
Dex
out,
没出过换文
I've
吧？
always wanted to dex out.
Dex it out. I can't.
People
type.
always tell me, Rab,
Rue,
no
is
more
this
dex
off?
out.
Rue, is this alive? Ah, there
It's
she
alive.
is.
Oh
Come
yeah!
on.
Oh my
Look at
A
god!
little stacking. You
It's
could put.
almost like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, Eric.
Dex 好像没
It took
出过
12 years
换
to
文。
achieve this greatness in Warframe.
That's right. The stacking decks. What a look.
That's what they're saying.
great.
That's what they're saying
Uh,
online.
We should have a new one every year, so it's further and further back.
Our poor
Dex
Corey
train.
Sanderson is
一般
the
吧。
alignment.
Yeah, we need. Yeah.
Sorry about that. So this will be the Dex
早安，
Loris
宝贝儿。
Ephemera is going to be the login reward for logging into the build when the anniversary begins. We'll have a whole schedule listed out for you so you know exactly which alerts are coming live and when. And you can celebrate 12 years with us. Anyone in chat been here for 12 whole years?
Let's see it, chat.
I have.
Let's see it,
Yeah.
chat.
I have.
We're getting to puberty.
Yeah.
Next few years,
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
go.
okay.
早安，早安，
Teenager next year.
早安，宝贝儿。
We are
11
angsty
years.
teenagers,
13-year-old.
which really fits the vibe. All right. Asset first. Sorry, thank you. We have a very exciting giveaway that is currently live. Our lovely friends Mark Holcomb and Jake Bowen of Periphery. As you know, we worked on a song with them for Techron Encore.
Which you'll hear more of today.
which
Warframe
you'll hear more
guitar.
today. They
牛啊牛啊
provided, yeah, you can grab it. They sent over, I'm going to butcher it, Ibanez?
Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Nah, that was
This
good
Ibanez guitar could be yours. This is, this is,
We sampled Rebecca
Sis
for
is
all
shredding.
her
Yeah.
guitar solos.
This is shredding.
this is actually Jake Bowen's, not custom guitar, signature guitar.
Signature Ibanez
His
guitar.
Signature
Oh.
guitar. If you do
Wow.
exclamation point guitar, Rebecca, please. Please, get it away from her, please. Please. I saw my life right there. Oh my god.
白嫖的
Exclamation
吉
point
他，如果你
guitar,
感
we
兴
will
趣。
send you over to the, I believe it's set up, if community can double check and make sure. We'll send you over to the Gleam. It's a lovely Gleam giveaway up until March 28th. So you have a good amount of time to participate in the Gleam things that you need to do for that. And you could win a very cool guitar. What do you think of the guitar as our music master?
I think it's great. I think you'd look super cool just
He
holding
wants
it.
Just hold it.
You don't even-
You could just hold it.
you
You
can
don't
just
even
hold
need
it.
to play.
Take it to like your next family dinner. or-
Yeah. I hope we get to talk more about guitars today.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Let's talk about
It could be fun, but not yet. On Steam and Discord, we've launched some new fun stickers for you. And these are from community artist Iris.
Steam 的
I never
Oh, those
pronounced
are
that
great.
Oh,
correctly.
those are so cute.
How cute are they? Owie
Steam
with
的
the-
贴
my
纸
favorite
或
is
者是
Maru
表
with the
情。
endo ball,
Yeah,
just
that is-
loving life. So you can have these cute little stickers on Warframe Discord and the Steam store as well. If you
Those are
wanna.
so cute.
Very cute. Lotus with the thumbs up. And as well, Digital Extreme's 1999 Art Station Art Blast is live. A handful of very talented level artists, weapon artists, environment artists, UI artists, and animators have contributed to a ArtStation Art Blast featuring a bunch of 1999 pieces, including, I took a sneak peek, there's a concept art of the Scooticles.
Oh boy.
Like the whole lineup of all the Scooticles in different colors, and I was like, now that's content. So you can check that out if you do want to participate in.
Definitely go look at it. If you've ever been interested in who's making Warframe behind the scenes, there's so much more to the team than what you see here on the camera.
真的有人用吗？应该有吧， 肯定不是。
But like we can speak for so
我
much
包
of
不
the
去
team
Steam。
behind the scenes that are making the levels you play. So please check out their work and give them a love. And Matt Chalmers is watching the stream, and he just texted me with I want that guitar. Too bad, Matt, you can't have it.
Cannot participate, but you're very cool, so thank you. And then last piece of news, really quickly, St. Paddy's Day starting March 5th, we'll have some infested Darvo deals. The return of the Shamrock, nope, that's a bad accent. How do you Shamrock
Color palette in Irish?
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
I know you're not. You're not
English.
Sorry, do we even have an Irish?
English and Irish is not the same thing.
I know. Do we have an Irish employee? Do we have anyone with an Irish accent?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think of how I would say it.
他们在想如何用一个
We used to. Andrew.
Irish 是啥？
He left.
Okay.
Can someone do one?
I can't do a good one,
I'm
but
not even gonna.
Pablo can do a great
I
one.
definitely
Put a Spanish
not gonna have the
twist
beauty
on it?
here. But
不懒吗？
All right, we can't have an accent, but that's fine. All right, housekeeping done. Who's ready for TechRot
Okay,
Encore?
my
Part
heart rate.
2?
If I was wearing a Fitbit, my heart rate would be here the whole time. Now, are we about to do it?
We're about to do it.
So, if you are taking a break from Monster Hunter Wilds, thank you for your time. You can, after we show you what we're about to show you, you can get back to your monster hunting, get your Arcvelds, but we have a big stream today.
We do. As you know, the last step stream, we kind of mic dropped it with news that there's 4 proto frames coming. There's Temple the Warframe, and a heck of a lot more that you're going to see. And we're going to kick things off with introducing to you
爱尔兰
the proto frames. Enjoy.
先看看原型甲是吧？真 Lavos 吧，这个是。哇，这赌马长这样吗？赌马长这样吗？这是不是又有4个人可以谈恋爱了？
Let me do the talking.
"冰男吗？我还以为是 Lavos。
Welcome to TechRot Encore coming March 19th, where you will be introduced to 4 new characters coming to Warframe 1999.
Oh my god!
So, for the rest of the stream, we will be talking about who these characters are, what role they serve, how they fit the story.
哦，确实是冰男，这衣服太对。
level right now, and then we can go into how everyone here has worked on them and brought them to life. So, now that trailer is live, so oh my god, we've been
sitting on
冰男抽
It was
烟
a，whole different trailer 2 days ago.
冰然把
Yeah,
火
literally,
叼嘴上，
It's been coming in hot.
冰男不应该
We're
吸。
really excited because this really is going to flesh out the world. So we'll start with
我不
this
住了。
lovely image here. On the left, we have Nova, Proto Frame, also known as Kaya Velasco. You'll learn more about her. We have Temple, the Warframe, with Flare, the Proto Frame. And then we have a duo, Saren and Frost, also known as Minerva and Velimir. So what we're going to be doing is talking you through these characters, what they add, and like I said, they will all have their own stories. So, which is to say, they all have arcs that you can complete through the Kim system, which Megan will start a little bit today, because they all are here and they all have something that the Hex and you can help with.
answer what they want to know. Can I riz them?
You cannot romance them, and let me explain why.
哦，不能
You
谈恋爱。
can win each each of their arcs, and you can learn more about them. They are not dateable. I am so sorry. But there are reasons why. They all have their own arcs to resolve that are quite personal to them. You can't
不能谈恋爱。
Oh my god, they're revolting.
You can in your heart, and you can on third-party tools that you want to resolve. But like in the game, the video game, you can get really close with them though, and it's actually quite emotional. So please prepare yourself with
Deep stories.
Yeah.
Promise.
Yeah, I didn't mean to break your heart. It was Arthur who told me. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you're not getting friend zoned. So for example, Saren, aka Minerva, and Velimir, aka Frost, are married. But are they in love anymore?
啊，
And perhaps it's
吴妈和冰男是结婚了的，
And that's why you
是
can't date them.
And that's why you can't date them.
That's
Or
true.
break them up and sneak in.
Minerva and Velimir are the adoptive parents of a very important character, Major Rusalka. And they are here to find their adoptive daughter. And you can help them. Will you rekindle their love along the way?
啊，
And
不
will you
是
help them find
吴
Rusalka?
妈和冰男是一
Can't
对
be a
儿
home
吗？
record for that duo.
有人 NTR 火女，
So
火计和
interesting.
感染
Why
甲，
don't we learn a little bit more about the characters as we go through then, Meg?
Sure.
哇，这就是
All right,
NTR play
Here we are in the Hovenia Central Mall. You love it. It's familiar. You know it. But perhaps it has expanded a little bit.
That's right. So when we were going with Tekra Encore, we wanted to make sure that the inclusion of these new proto frames felt like the world was changing. So the first thing to note is that the mall has expanded and we've added a new area to it. This is all something we want you to understand along the way as you're updating and playing with the Syndicate, which is to say, at rank 4 in the Hex Syndicate, new people will appear. Emotionally and story-wise, this is because you've obviously done enough to make sure things go well. I won't spoil it beyond that. But once you're rank 4 in the Hex, these characters will appear. Some of them won't talk to you until they're rank 5 because they really want to make sure you're locked in. But some of them will talk to you at rank 4. So Kaya Velasco is here. You can say hi to her. She has a feature that we'll talk about later. Now you can go whenever
We
we're
could, I was gonna do it now. if
我
Pablo
靠，这
did it,
手臂是怎么回事？
for a yap.
All right.
I've been waiting for a Pablo yap for
It's
so
a short
long.
gap, I think.
我有点猎奇了。
Ranks 5 in the heck. The hex. What the heck? What the heck? You will have access to Kaya Velasco. She will trust you enough to get things going. So what's Temporal Archimedia?
Yes, you
你妈！
excited about it. The Pro Archimedia, as you may have guessed,
我他妈
is
想死！
essentially, when we created the system of Archimedia, we always wanted to make
不是有
something that
病
they
吧
could？implement
两个啊，我一个周上2次班
with changes. So
你妈！
it's kind of similar to what you know, but it has an extra system, which is the sticker system. So these are stickers that you can collect by playing Deep Archimedia, and you can upgrade, and they'll give you certain buffs that you can use to kind of counteract some of the deviations and stuff like that from Deep Archimedia, and you can make some pretty interesting builds with that.
这我
stuff.
绷不住了，
She's the one that
不是
collects them all.
我打那个就已经很
We
烦了，
have
现在让我打2个。
15 new deviations, 11 new risk variables, and 7 new personal modifiers. The personal modifiers apply here and back on the other Deep Archimedia, but all of the deviations and the risk variables are just for this one.
不是，能不能给我看看奖励啊？
It will have quite a few different things that you haven't experienced yet. Over there, you can see the pick chips, or I think there's more along the way, and those you can use to get more stickers to keep growing your collection.
And the way this works for you as a player is right now, if you're in the if you're playing Deep Archimedia Netracells, you know you have basically like 5 searches. You use 2 for Deep Archimedia, 3 for Netracells. This uses 2 of those.
Yeah.
So your weekly option is now Temporal Archimedia, Deep Archimedia, and 1 Netracell. Or
哦，但是它
however
占
you
这个
split the
数额，
ratio.
那还
So
好
it's，part of the same pool.
心
of
态有
gameplay,
点平静。
slots, so to speak.
Yeah.
就每个周
using
5个次数嘛，
99
深层占2个，他占2
Yeah,
个，
it's quite a bit.
那还好一点。
It's basically a refresh on
心态平静
that
一些
idea.
And it had the rewards. I guess you want to show the Peely token rewards?
Yeah, I mean, you go into this. I don't know if they're all listed. So yeah, there's 3 new arcanes there. And there's the Pilipics. There's a display to show the Pilipics as decorations, and then you can get bots for ones basically kind of ones you
Fallout
through all
坠落
the Pilipics as
热射
you could get.
Not the crypto comments.
逃跑师
Not the
Yeah,
crypto.
Kaya is a 1999 genius. She's starting the crypto bubble before it even.
Don't even put that out there.
90s crypto.
Yeah, but she does have her own story as well. And if you, once we get back to the back room, we'll go over a little bit of how the Kim system has been expanded for these 4 new characters.
I see some people claiming to. If we can show the arcades, I think they're.
Oh,
fun,
sorry.
too.
Yeah, sure.
You can just hover them quickly. They can take screenshots. No need to explain it. Yeah, just.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hot shot.
1, 2, 3.
不是你这也太快了，没事，但是我
Get
有
your screenshots. 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
I did see someone guess that it was one for Corvix, so there you go.
All right,
You did it.
you did it.
You did it.
没事，我有个
Pilipics to Romance Nova.
我有录过
Someone
看
said they
第
wanna
一
see
个
Frost
逃跑师
Frost.
You'll learn about where their hearts lie as you
处
play.
决击杀后，
Eric, what are you?
或者说是匕首击杀后，
Do someone to play games for you?
That's where I hang out.
增加1层，
Yeah.
每5层
I
All right,
said,
shall we go
每
into the
5
round
层
table?
增加1次复活和12秒的
Quite
无
like
敌。
settling down at the pub with the fellas.
就说到那个
Nova and Velimir are here, and they're stationed here on the search for Major Nessie Rusalka, their protege, their military protege. You may have even noticed Frost, aka
到
Velimir,
仁
with
慈
the
击杀
cigar.
之后增加1
Perhaps
次
Rusalka got her smoking habit from
复活
him.
机会，
Remains
复活
to
之
be
后
seen,
会有12秒的
but
无
they
敌时
will
间，
offer you, at rank 5 in the
最多
hex
10层，
sequence,
每
you'll
5层
have
触发1次。
furniture from Velimir. So Velimir is the furniture dealer. He'll be bringing you.
第二个的话，增加6%击
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
发
quite
暴击
like,
几率
He's
是
like a dad with an eBay account.
He is like a dad.
最多跌到50层
Yeah,，
当火焰触发的时候。
So if you've been looking for traffic cones, now's the time.
Coffee table.
And then Rusalka's adoptive mother.
第3个
Miss
辐
Minerva,
射
has
触
stronger
发
weapons. So
效
you
果
can get those from her, and she'll have those. So those will be the 4 weapons.
可以
she'll
增
have,
加
the
未知
sickle and
百分比
the goosicle and such. And of course, every pub has a stage, and
使用辐射伤害击杀敌人有未知1%比的几率掉落了能量球。
There's going to be a lot to unpack here for people in terms of which is exactly what's
3个
Flare
新的
and Lizzie.
新的功能。
So Flare and Lizzie are a symbiotic duo. Lizzie is a live talking guitar that has a very different personality from Flare. So they're a duo that is, you can decide how their story ends. by
这次
playing
掉宝可以
the
领几次，应该只有
system,
1
and
次
that's。true with all of these characters. So you can figure out which way you want their stories to go by interacting with them. So Flare and Lizzie are yours to learn more about. Flare represents the new game mode, which we'll show later in the stream, and you can get Flare's parts, Flare's weapons from, and Temple, I should say Temple, all from this.
我靠，这什么
great
枪
new？ game mode. So
And before we exit the round table, a lot of people clocked the new song that's coming, or
Yeah.
at least the new song that was playing during that standby. Can we learn a little more?
Yeah, so each of the
刚刚这
prototypes
什么
in
枪？
here is getting their own new theme song. So you're going to be able to hear that theme song in the pub here around the stage area. And the theme song that you heard at the intro was Saren's theme song, or Minerva's. So yeah, there's 2 more in the pipes. Matt's been cooking. And you can hear them in the pub. We'll have them on streaming. And also they'll be available from Aui's store as soma chords.
a lot. Yeah, you can rock it. That's a Danielle dance.
Is it a Danny special?
There are some new dances coming for the
The boy band.
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Luckily, we have some talented people here who did it instead of the normal mocap actors.
Oh, interesting.
Helen.
Did you say instead of the mocap actors?
Well,
You
yeah,
can
so
dance,
usually
at
me,
least.
Tim, and Wormsley
Yeah.
will do the mocap, but I don't know how good our dance moves are, so
Aw,
we
come
put the petition out to get some actual talent.
Do we have the mocap video? Do we have the
Maybe.
mocap video of Elise in the suit?
The one that we talked
Yeah,
about. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Oh, is that later in the show?
no. We were gonna do Arsenal and
Oh,
then
okay,
do
great,
it.
yeah.
Which we're on our way to do now.
Yeah. All right. Hello.
Why does Arthur have a green cyst?
Well, just actually, we're gonna do that
Wait.
first. Well,
Do people
能不能给我
see
看点
play
别
right
的
now?？
no, they don't.
还有武器，我觉得挺。
Can you
Okay.
go back?
That's
We're
what
gonna
I
do Kim,
Okay.
Lich, and then we'll do.
All right. Let's do it. All right. So when you play a Tech Rot Encore on March 19th. You'll have 4 new, well, technically 3 new places to chat. These will unlock progressively, such as for rank 4, you'll get Luminous Star, who could
我真的不想跟人聊，
who will
太累了。
hold Trial B and why are they trying to hide their tracks? And last but not least, Minerva and Velimir have a group chat with her. And this is where you can start to figure out what's going on with Major Rusalka. So let's see, Mom toxicated. Real answers. None of this hard to explain. What happened to her? We need answers. What do you think, Meg? LOL. Oh, Papa Polar. No reason to be like that. Start with a hi, how are ya? Sorry, pal. When M's got a target in sight.
Oh, they're fighting.
They're fighting.
Ouch. Mom and Dad are fighting.
Mom and Dad are
Childhood
fighting.
Flashbacks. The update.
Yeah. So Minerva and Velimir, I assume.
Come on, give me a sparkle.
Give me a
Give me a
sparkle.
sparkle.
Uh-oh.
They're fighting.
They are fighting. So
They
you are a therapist now.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I get the feelings. What are you gonna say?
I'm so extremely confused.
Megan.
Sparkle me. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm flopping.
You're
the
in your flop
therapist.
era,
I'm
Meg.
a flop
so sorry.
therapist.
Good cop, bad cop.
Oh.
See what you can do. Yeah. Be nice.
Yeah, let's have a little conversation. How far do you want me to go?
That's fine.
Okay. Bye.
So, as you can see, the arcs for these characters will be yours to explore through the Kim system.
That's
So,
right.
Yes, yes, yes. More therapist simulator.
You can stay on gameplay room, sorry.
Yep.
So we'll show the protoframes in the arsenal in just a second, but I want to address what's happening here. I have a virus rep.
Yes.
A virus.
So another way,
啊，
if
还有
you
病毒。
choose to engage with the Technosite Coda system coming, your Kim system, I'm afraid to say it, your computer might get some malware. So if you get a Technosite Coda, you will be able to engage with it through the malware, and you can learn a bit more about how to progress through this here. So as you can see, Megan has a Technosite Coda that have support for tints now, so everyone's will look different with different 90s color schemes. This is where you learn about what you'll get if you vanquish or convert. In this case, if Megan converts, of course, she can trade them to anyone or use them as a on-call, and if she kills them, she'll get the tokens for the Technosite Coda weapons. And we have 2 cosmetic bins that players will be rewarded with. So that's, like we said last
哦，那
time,
如
you
果
want to make sure that anytime you
如果
generate
他们给的是
Technosite
货币
Coda
的
or
话，
computer virus, you'll always get at least 1 cosmetic. So yeah, lots of cosmetics for you to get. Well, and we'll show you some of the ephemeras.
那
too.
其实换文也无所
Oh,
谓
sorry,。disappeared. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
真的会有人转化换
Away
文
from my gameplay. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I was
反正现在数值也无所谓
just
了，
kidding.
真的会有人转化它，然后卖换文。
All music by the stage. We did add that.
Yes.
So with the update, you'll be able to switch which music you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we putting all the songs there or just a handful?
All 3 of them.
From the system.
And you can switch through them. Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
All right, we can take a look at some of those lich ephemeras right now.
Cool.
We do
看
have
看浩
a
文
couple to show
哎
you
呦
today. Still work in progress, but we wanted to show you a few that we have, just to kind of get an aesthetic.
哦，
There's
这个
kind
好
of a
丑
mix
啊！
of nasty infested ones and then this like crazy energy ones.
All right. We hope you enjoy a mix of nasty.
This is giving face hugger, am I right?
Oh, that's cool.
这个也好
Am
丑
I。right?
They're very monster focused.
Very monster. This one's
The
getting
previous one was
impaled.
giving Nintendo lawsuit to me.
Yeah.
Aw.
Why?
Wait.
Oh.
就感觉一
Wait
般
for，the George Lucas lawsuit, am I right?
What the heck?
感觉一般。
It's giving.
So there
Yeah.
are 8
I'm
coming.
Sauron.
So
Yeah.
this is just 4 of the 8 that will be coming. The other ones. Actually, I have
Yeah.
a concept. Yeah, if we
Yeah.
want to show that. You'll see the other nasty ones. So we
Yeah.
have the tails, infested tails.
Yeah, we have an infested tail one, which I'm really excited about. And
特
there's
效
a lot of
和
horror ones, like there's a heart that comes out of your
Wow.
body, which is super fun.
我一个都不喜欢。
Oh, nice. There's like
特效和
a,
感染系，
something lodged in your
哦，我觉得
shoulder,
好
which
丑
is
啊！
quite badass. So these are what you can look forward to in the
爱
Technosite
系
Coda
真的
system.
不是我
You
的
can unlock，
不是我的
these by
菜。
playing that and get those ephemeras. Collect them all. Yo, what happened with the tails are coming? Yeah, look at the heart. I love it. I think it's
不
so
好，
rad.
确实。
So aggressive.
It's so weird.
Look at it wiggles.
I know.
Oh.
哇，好恶！
Nightmare. Nightmare.
Hey, you know what? If you wear that and go stand in front of Saren, she might
Touch it.
touch it. If you want to romance,
Don't promise him something.
Yeah. I'm not
Careful.
delivering that. I'm lying.
Backtracking a tiny bit, the yellow pimple that I had that I don't have anymore because I killed my.
对，姐妹的换纹挺好看的，确实。
There comes a time in everyone's life where consequences for the lich system, you kind of run out of ideas, right? Like, oh, they'll steal credits, they'll steal resources. What would be a more punishing consequence than a cosmetic one? So what we've done,
Fashion frame.
if you have a technosite coda, you get a zit, and it grows and grows and grows and grows. So it is
so mean.
the consequence for the technosite coda is cosmetic, and it is up to you to destroy the technosite coda before your zit gets too big.
That's so evil.
Hey man, acne in the 90s was outrageous.
Listen, yeah, it is purely a cosmetic consequence this time. They're not going to steal.
这一次的血海惩罚是瘤子，
Feel your wrist.
如果你不杀你的血海，你身上的瘤子就会越来越大。
Negative 10 res.
真不
Yeah, so again, that's why Minerva wants nothing to do with you.
There you go.
It's okay, she doesn't want anything to do with anyone.
Yeah. Prepare for your that's your telltale sign that you have a computer virus.
There you go. There you go.
How big can it grow? Only
You'll
one way to find out.
Oh yeah, I guess I did forget to show that. The stickers for Deep Archimedia we did commission from some lovely community artists. I did want to show them here. Nelisart, Derica, Freyaloy, Daster, and Bug Breach. So those are kind of the different variants of stickers that they put together, which are super cute.
They're adorable.
The rat with the pizza, like
That's like me every weekend.
That's every night.
I know, man.
Every
Crust
night.
first.
Ratting about the house.
Oh, just being a rat.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you to those lovely community artists for working with us on those. It was super fun to do. All right, back to gameplay. Rue, sorry. All right, ready for some proto frame arsenal?
Yeah.
Up close and personal look,
Let's
shall
check 'em
we?
out.
Let's check them out.
So of course the 4 new proto frames are also available as Gemini skins. Here we have Velimir II, aka Frost. He is, just perfect. I'm not even going to say another word.
Yeah, this is the good work of
Great
Bento.
hair.
Yeah.
Always just
Straight
Lord
dash.
have mercy.
Lord have
I wish I
mercy.
could zoom in even further to his face and just like
I think if you customize his hair color, can you hit random a few times?
his hair won't change, but yes,
Oh, okay. But if you go to hair color, will it change?
yes.
Then you
Want me
can
to get
zoom in.
crazy?
Yeah.
That's as far as I can zoom in.
Okay.
But yeah, you can get crazy with it. Oh, sorry.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow. He's got, like,
ginger fox.
A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful
Undo,
man.
undo.
It
We
was
are-
bingo dabber chic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get crazy with it. In the 90s, man, they
Oh,
got
yeah.
the manic panic of it all.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Go to Shoppers Drug. Sorry, that's Canadian. My bad. So sorry. Yeah, he's got some great coloring tints. Oh yeah, baby.
I just want to point out the work that Bento did in his biceps is
Look at them.
insane.
yeah, 90% of the time was for biceps and then 10% after that.
Like look at his arms.
We're gonna have to call him Bento Biceps.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Golden
this is
ratio on his biceps.
yeah, he's making us all weak for sure. But his partner in life at some point before things went so horribly wrong
对吧
was Minerva.
我也觉得挺帅。
And Minerva is using the Saren, so they somehow got the
Ma也
batteries for
行
Saren
吧
and Frost, perhaps from Entrati. Minerva is quite a capable military woman, and she is very interested in finding her Rusalka, her Nessie. Obviously, they share assets.
悠悠们，我靠，你们是会形容。
That's a way to put it, I guess. Sure.
But
哇，你们
obviously,
好会
Nessie
形容
takes，after
我
her
绷不
mama,
住了。
So
And if you really want to get
She looks
crazy,
awesome.
Yeah,
you
this
can
is,
get
this
real
is Adele's
crazy.
awesome work.
yeah, Adele did an amazing job with this. Lots of amazing inspiration from the 90s. So a lot of 1999 inspo for the accessories and the aesthetic.
oh yeah. Oh wow. Get wild with it. Oh.
Color channels.
Pretty
Yeah, they
insulting
kinda-
that
还
you
行
made
吧，这
them
个
this
造型，
brown
我真的
and
不
then
是
make
很喜欢
them
它的领
romance。Well, like at least make them,
At least it's speaking for the people.
I want to make more romance sins, okay?
She's like, I just want to do
Okay.
some more kisses.
Let's get I guess we should go on record now for like the future of romance.
他们能不能学学第一
And
后一？
obviously, we are a company that, as a team, like we adapt, we change things around. I'm not saying that these 4 are going to become romanceable because they do have quite set arcs, but we are. I see what's happened here.
You shouldn't have brought me
See what
on.
you've done.
I see what I've done. Sometimes the wanting is greater than the having.
Can we talk about the perfect being who is Miss Kaya?
Yes.
Oh, look how cute she is with her stickers.
Yes.
Yeah,
so-
the stickers. Man, Nathan did such a good job.
可爱
on this.
捏
She looks so cute. He also did
可爱捏
Yes, which we'll
of
see.
the body.
So Kaya is, of course, Nova. She is the youngest of the bunch, and that will be involved in her story and how she.
但她的
deals
手
with everything
臂
that's happened with her.
手臂有点裂
Proto
气
frame is just
Look
perfect.
at the little charm.
Yeah, she's got all her charms.
Oh,
So
yeah,
know
I
my
was gonna
favorite part about the skin?
What
They
it-
took her classic Nova legs and put
Yeah.
them over sneakers.
It's perfect.
Like
Oh, that's
you
cool.
can't,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
couldn't make a better proto frame.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
great.
just so cute.
She's so cute, and do her hair.
对
Yeah,
这
it's just-
这
yeah.
手有点裂气
Her hair tints so beautifully.
Oh, pink lemonade.
It's
That's nice.
so cute.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, if you were around in
Complicated.
1999, there was like a Gwen Stefani pink hair
Yeah.
era
Yeah.
that Kaya is drawing from.
Blue's cool too.
she's
Yeah.
so
Mm.
gorgeous. Ooh, play her with it. Okay.
Hey.
Ooh, a little blue mood. Ooh.
Yep.
You,
So
it's so fun. Like all the channels that you
I
can
like
play
her
around
little
with.
plasma thing on
Yeah.
her chest.
Yes.
That's
That,
cool.
yeah.
Super cool.
like very, very well thought out accessories that the team just went nuts and went in for. So we're very excited for you to meet these characters. Yeah, the No Doubt pink hair. Someone in chat knows. Yeah, yeah. She obviously was a No Doubt fan of our girl Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least,
Our flair. Oh, hold on. Don't look at Temple. Don't look at him.
look at Temple. Look
Don't-
at
don't do
everyone.
it.
Look.
Look away.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
yeah.
All right.
Oh
So
shit.
cool.
So Kaz and
我说
Nathan,
呢
where to begin?
Cooked.
Yeah. Flair is very much everything about rock and roll, glam rock.
我说
Kaz
呢
has
这
been
个
wanting to put a glam rock Warframe in game for I think 7 years. They said. So Temple is here, and they are
安安宝贝儿安
peak rock, a little bit of X Japan mixed with Bowie, mixed with everything, rock and roll. So we are
日本非主流啊，对我想到了那个词
random a little bit, see what happens.
Okay,
Oh no,
what?
don't change color, or can you change
I
color?
think we can.
Okay.
Ooh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
嗯
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
And maybe bring out Lizzie in the arsenal. I don't know. If
我应该好了吧
so Lizzie
？Claim
has a lot to say.
我能领两个吗？
Lizzie was born from. I want to read the.
我
flavor
这领
text.
一个。
Lizzie was born from Flair's own tech rot infested blood. More than a mere instrument, she thrums with fire spitting fury. And you will hear her voice as you play.
哦，这显赫武
But,
器，
not
我
today.
But
8射
we
速什么玩意
listen.
儿？真的？
Oh, it's not set up.
Oh.
Listen
They-
to those UI sounds.
这激光武器啊，
No, they
Yeah.
they were playing a strum.
射速8，精准度非常
Alright, Lizzie,
精
show
准
me Lizzie.，
扳机按
There
住
is
射
sound today.
击，
Just we turned off some of the voices because there's some work in progress lines.
Yeah, we
so-
don't want to spoil anything.
激
But
光范围
you
10
kind of
米，
alluded to it, but the mocap for the
暴击几率
proto frame-
87.5%上了那个
These are
mod
trailers
之后，倍率
It's all you guys.
5.1，
Like, you
出来
can't
几率
get a
56
better mocap actor than Tim, and he puts his heart and soul
1900
into
还有
every single
1096 的
recording. It's
无
actually
射
a
伤
joy
害
to，work with them, but yeah, it's something else watching it.
蓝色妖姬嘛，
Here we go.
So you're Kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya in the proto frame trailer.
And Jeff is just Jeff.
Yeah, the first take he did of this, he actually scared me with like how much I thought he was going to run into me.
And the T pose is going to be very
Is that
popular.
like a salute to animators everywhere? The T-pose?
I mean,
It's to
pretty
reset the
much.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love that. It starts and ends with that.
Just giving it his all.
Yeah, there was about 6 hours of footage of this.
看小说，
No, there wasn't. No.
That's why we haven't seen Tim in like a week.
Yeah.
It's
再看
great.
霸道总裁爱上我，
Still in the room.
He's T-posed in the room.
Dedication. You can't deny the dedication.
So this was for the Sin, and from that point, that was the past month of your life, I think.
No, I wish we had that much time. Yeah, no, I did up to when Kaya says "let me," and then Tim did the shots after that. Yeah, he did an amazing
你怎么
job.
不说话嘞，宝贝儿
It's？been a pleasure to watch it come
是不是被我
together.
发现了？
The children of the Warframe community have no idea what was coming today, I think. So you saw our protos that are the key characters in the Techrot Encore update.
I love
为什么拿的是剑？因为他们只需要一个
That's all you
只需要一个
really-
物
Oh,
体
this
在
is
手里
fun
来模
surprise.
拟
Oh,
这个
sorry,
吉
I
他
keep forgetting about，
那
this.
估计
Before
真
we
的
move
吉
on
他
to
会
Temple,
更贵
anything
吧？
else proto frame that you want to mention?
Good, great.
Well, the thing I had written in all caps was set romance expectations. So I think I hit that.
Did that for sure.
I am now
That
punished.
was great.
I am now punished for the rest of time. But how would Arthur feel if you or Allie?
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Think of it like I kid around as much as the romance thing would be amazing. Like the narrative stuff that is going on is top tier.
Yeah.
So it's not you're not missing out. Like the narrative team done such an amazing job on putting all the kid stuff together. So it's not a loss.
You can still love someone without kissing.
有一部跟那个挺像的，26岁女犯，
That's so nice.
Yeah, no, for real, I do think
是
it's
个
quite
日本
interesting
片儿，
also that it's not like we just did the same thing.
像日
We
本
wanted it to be
那种
different. It was I will
10年
say
以
we
前的
really
日
struggled
本
with
动漫
it, but when we resolved why we could do it differently for round 2, we just committed. So I guess the most appropriate thing to say would be like, I apologize if you wanted to romance all of them. I still think in your heart of hearts you can write your fan fictions or use them as the skins, but their stories go in different directions, and that was a choice we made. So an apology if you want it, and otherwise, yep.
Can't always be a love song.
Can't always be a love song.
Aw, that's lovely.
And someone won the plat prize.
Oh, it was
Gone.
Gob Lion, I believe.
Yeah.
Gob Lion, you've won 1,000 platinum. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you watch right now. In-game Alias platform, play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum. Gob Lion. All right, are we ready to talk about our 60th Warframe temple?
I sure am.
That's a lot of them.
Look at
Number
that!
60.
Damn!
哎，我操，这个换我
East
啊，不是这个换，这
side
替换头
with
盔
the alternate
Helmet.
helmet. Yeah, which we'll show you in the
换头盔我觉得还行。
as well. There they are. Temple in the Warframe
So cool.
flesh.
Yeah, Kaz just cooked on this one for I don't know, nights, tears, blood, sweat.
Yeah. What is
And,
it? 7 years in the making.
Yeah, and then pretty much all of the animations, if not all of them, are done by Sung, who's just so talented. I mean, we have, I think, 15. I think this is the 60th Warframe
Correct,
now,
that's right.
and then so each Warframe has 32 new animations. Each one we do, and then so for like 59 times 52 is I think 1,888 current animations in game, and then you got to do something different than what's already been done. So like actually it's really creatively demanding to make new animations for each Warframe, and somehow every single time he just
啊，没事儿，我更喜欢普通。
It's incredible
the
work.
unsung
The
hero of the
G.
team.
Ah.
I'll see myself out.
Well deserved, Sung. So yeah, this is the rocket helmet, the alternate helmet
It's very
for Temple.
Elvis-y. I love it.
It's so sick.
A deadliest mohawk I have literally ever seen.
Mohawk's physics, finally.
Yes.
Whatever game
Mohawk
needs.
physics.
Mohawk
yeah.
physics.
Yeah.
We've peaked. Jiggle. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that jiggly. Maybe it is.
Why does it jiggle?
确实挺酷的，但我更喜欢另外一个，这看起来像奥特曼里的一个坏人，
Ooh, yum. So yeah,
那
this is
种
Temple, our 60th Warframe. I don't know if you want to
皮套
talk
皮
about
套
it
人的感
now,
觉，
or do you want to do it when we go into gameplay?
那个就真的有点像个战甲。
Just yap over it.
I do want to quickly mention Temple just come with a signature pistol. This is the Riot 848 that has a very unique kind of bullet. Well, it's got Albercontrati tech into it with
Yeah.
the bullet retraction.
Yeah, so it's like a 1999 weapon with Entrati silencer, and the Entrati silencer basically makes all the bullets after they get shot teleport back to the weapon and then deal damage to whoever they were. So basically, they kind of
Yeah.
impale the enemy, and then when they come back, they do.
We'll give you a little show.
能收回子弹的枪。
I'm gonna zip them right back to me. All right, we'll just jump into a quick little Rue manner.
Hey, Rue.
I think about it every time.
Let's go.
Why we didn't spell it like his name? Missed opportunity. Temple's also going to come with, obviously, Lizzie the guitar, some shoulder bolts as well to really accentuate the rock star, and a Signa as well that is very
Walking
Stardust
road.
rock star.
We're trying to do our best. Don't laugh at us, Elise.
威廉档案嘛，
Yeah, that's just how we talk in English.
我说你的叉 P 就被他研究透
Middle
了。
here.
Yeah, so obviously this is our second musical frame, so we wanted it to be different than than in the case.
下面还有一个
of
人是个啥？
melodies and composition and stuff, and in the case of Temple, it's more about rhythm. So what you see in the middle is a metronome, and essentially, if you cast your abilities when they're in the center of the metronome, they get enhanced things. So for example, they have 50% power efficiency, so you're pretty incentivized to always use it there, and every single ability has kind of a special way of scaling based on it. So your first ability, as you can see, creates flame pillars in front of you of all the enemies that you attack. If you nail the timing, again,
一技能向前造成火焰伤害。
and it deals way more damage. Well, it creates more pillars, essentially. The second ability, it creates speakers that will deafen enemies in front of you, and it will add, you see those little effects around them, basically makes them more vulnerable to crits. So if you shoot a regular enemy, like just shoot a random enemy, so we can see some yellow numbers and yellow and white numbers, yellow, white numbers, so you can see. And then when we do this one,
I keep pressing 3 to look at that.
Stop pressing. There you go. So now it's yellow and orange, right? So they're essentially.
二技能增强暴击。
If you nail the timing, they're even more vulnerable to crits. So you really want to try and get that timing down. Then the third ability is kind of we did something a little weird, which is essentially is like a dual purpose ability. From one part, it gives you a buff, which is added heat damage for
三技能增加火焰伤害。
to your weapons. And every time you get the timing right on the metronome on any ability, the duration of that buff increases and the amount of that buff increases. So you can keep growing it and growing it and growing it if you're nailing the timing. But also, you can use it at any point as an oh shit button, because it makes you invulnerable and it heals you and gives you shield. So yeah, it's generally just a buff, but also if you're like in trouble, you can just cast it at the moment.
三技能可以也同样可以给自己提供无敌和回血。
And last but not least, as you guys have seen on middle, as you're building up from landing abilities in the metronome, you're charging up for your exalted weapon, which is, let's see. So you get a giant flamethrower from your guitar. If you ever watched Mad Max, look
Witness me.
四技能是
Guitar flamethrower, very important.
And you can
这
also
个显赫的火焰喷射
So
器。
if you aim, you can see in the bottom right, all her abilities change into different elements, and you can throw projectiles for that element and basically prime enemies with that. So if you want to do viral, you just aim and press 1, and it'll just create a projectile, and everyone gets viral and magnetic and whatnot. If you do it on the timing, the projectile is bigger and has higher status chance. So you can basically murder
它自然是对对对，它是用中间的那个能量条的。那你看它中间有个槽，我们需要在那个槽里按技能，就会那个伤害更高。每一次你按到技能了之后，它会给那个槽补充一点能量。所以它子弹是零。但是等槽里那个能量消失了之后，你的显赫就没了，跟那个 Baroque 是一个道理。
What if I'm terrible with my rhythm?
And it's like, this is a good way to
It's not as
practice.
bad as it might seem.
Yeah, like your abilities still work. It's
Yeah.
just you don't get the boost.
Yeah, and for example, the 50% efficiency, I mean, you can always just mod around it, right? So it's not like the end of the world. But I would definitely recommend that you do try to get in the timing. The timing is pretty forgiving. So I think we saw that if you just spam the button, you get it like 40% of the time. So.
Yeah. And the first ability is the helmet.
That's right. Pyrotechnics.
So
然后一技能是它的大嘴技能，
that are going to be feeding temple
看起来感觉会手忙脚乱
I
是
want to。show the riot.
我已经觉得手忙脚乱。
from which yeah, let's check out the secondary. The Riot 8.
So on reload,
Riot.
they come flying back.
If you like guitar sounds, this is
哦，就你把子弹射出去之后装填的时候，它会自己回来。
Giovanni from the sound team's been putting a lot of work into this, using bits
哦，
and
不
pieces
用
from
不用装填的时候自己，
They supplied a lot of cool guitar tones and
它
also
射出去
the
就
sound
直接自己
team
回
can
来。
absolutely shred did a session with us. And yeah, Giovanni's been putting it all together, so lots of really cool sound effects
Hell
if you're into
yeah.
guitars.
Man, we have the best jobs.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is so cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Kaz 7-8 years in the making, I forget, but
这个会造成伤害，好像会的。
Rock Frame lives on.
We got there.
I remember the first sketches. I remember.
啊，好像但也不一
remember
定
it，all.
它只是打到那儿反弹回来。
Is the metronome? It's
Is
called
the-
like backburn.
Is the
Backbeat.
50%
Backbeat.
efficiency if you cast on the metronome.
Yeah.
All right. Now we did talk a little bit about the characters. You know, Flair.
好像没有。
Temple. There's a brand new game mode,
That's right.
and why all this is how all of this ties together.
I just saw someone say, "Can you recap the abilities?" Like, we just did it.
I can show the screen if we want to do it really quick.
That's fine.
Alright.
They can rewind.
Pablo's offended that you didn't listen to his wisdom. He's done this 60
All
times.
you gotta know is guitar flamethrower.
Yeah, that's it.
That's your goal.
All right, so we
3月
are gonna
15
go
上
out,
，3月15 上
to
吧
the，new
我不
game
知道
mode.。So here on your computer, you will see a new game mode at the top left. This is called Solstice Square, and this is defense with a twist. So this is a game mode with
防御嘛。
three twists. 3 twists. Maybe even 4.
Pablo is giving us the eyes.
There's a lot of twists.
Does that just cancel all each other
Now
out?
there's no twist.
Yeah, there's no twist.
So in our defense with 3 or 4 twists, it is only 3 waves. So that's the first big change with Tekra Encore, is that we have taken all our 5-wave defense structures and pushed them down to 3. Here you are, Flair and Lizzie are playing a concert at the end of the world. Victor wants to kill Temple and their band for everything they did. You'll find out the story as you play, and your job is to
神经病啊
defend Flair and Lizzie as they rock out at the end of the world. This is the last concert in Holvania, and you must defend Temple. The twists are not limited to, obviously, the shortened wave, but we also have structured it so that at the end of each 3rd wave batch, there's going to be a berserker coming that Victor sends, that if that berserker reaches Temple, it's not going to go well for you in the mission. So it's a little bit of like the Demolists, but with a defense twist. So it's kind of combining what makes those game modes fun.
这个任务模式基本上就是防御跟那个中断结合体，然后后面会发一个狂暴者过来，然后那狂暴者会对防御目标造成巨额伤害。
We had mentioned it, but the defense change is going to be general change.
Yes.
So basically, any defense mission.
然后大概率这个地方是掉新战甲。
Is now going to be changed like Duviri, which is like 3 waves. They come faster. It's like keep things going.
Yeah, and good thing Meg has Velimir on here. You can see the skin in action.
He's just so hot.
Yeah, yeah.
There's something about fighting in the middle of a concert too. It's just
Yeah.
so fun.
And there's one twist that we'll see at the end of Wave 3 as well, but you'll hear the song. Can players hear it right now?
No, it's not playing.
Oh.
Is my music off?
No, I hear the 1999 general music. I do not hear the song.
Oh no.
Well, when you
Yeah.
get the update, you'll hear it.
That's yeah. There is
Stay tuned.
there is a very special song that plays, so you will. Yeah, we're just being spoiler conscious. That's all, of course.
Totally intentional. Ooh.
Yeah. Yes. Totally intentional. So this stage and this show is where and you'll hear from characters about what's going on here as you play.
和加大怪嘛，
And good luck.
Oh my god.
因为它好像放的是
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that actually
Whoa.
just got hooked up today. So
That's awesome. That's so
Yeah.
funny. They're having their own concert.
好像因为打是钢铁之柱。
The
That's
giant speakers periodically will do some attacks for enemies that are passing by. So you can always take. Actually, there's one up there. You saw those blue lasers on the top. That was the.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see the giant speakers, which Eric had to fight tooth and nail to get flipped upside down.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah. So if you look at that speaker, Eric, why don't you talk to us about the lore?
Well, the first time they were in, they were upside down. And,
Oh my god, can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have upside down speakers. So they turned them around, thankfully.
Did it mess with the
Thank you for
music?
whoever. No.
The music backwards?
The music was right side up.
Can music
没有打气感很爽嘛。那得全是试驾嘛，一群
That's
超
what
人
I'm。thinking.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm starting to I can watch a movie upside down, but like, can I listen to?
Can you?
Yeah, like.
Do you want to do that?
No,
I don't
no, you
wanna
do
do
Not
it.
again,
I
anyway.
think music sounds maybe better upside down.
I wonder if it does,
Oh.
bro. Let's all. You can have it reverse-sided.
I'm just thinking like when you play music backwards and it sounds like a demonic hymn or something.
Oh, maybe there's a secret in all of Warframe's songs this whole time.
Play everything
Find the
backwards.
I wish I was that clever.
Yeah.
Play the boy band backwards.
Yeah.
This is how the
Who
ARG
knows what
starts.
you'll see.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So once we get to Wave 3, we will show you our yeah. You can
I'm doing a little fast.
Megan's cheating, guys.
Oh my
Fair. Oh
God.
my god.
People want you to all fire the drum to Meg. Give the kids
Oh
what
yeah,
they want.
sorry. There you go.
The kids need it. Ah,
There you go.
there
Sorry.
you go.
It was locked in.
Wow, Velimir looks awesome.
Locked in on cheating. Just
Upside down. Play every song backwards at the same time.
kidding. That could
It's
be
a
good.
That would
Tay-Zonde
be
incident
interesting.
waiting to happen.
我操，瓜逼！
Oh my
And we
god.
are live here
And
tonight
we
on
are live
Tay-Zonde
on here
Games.
tonight. Oh, I can hear it in my head.
Chill 10 wave V6. Yeah, 10 wave events are 6 now. Like anything like that. So some of the alerts, sorties.
那生存任务能不能从5分钟改成3分钟？
So it's been a while since we've done this, but this was the perfect mission and setting to do it.
Oh, I killed the
Oh, did you?
screamer. No.
Okay, so you won't see
直
what
播
the
事
twist
故。
is. Just trust us that there's a twist.
So far, you actually the song is a twist that you can't hear. The screamer unit is a twist you can't see.
They were here.
So
You guys are in for a treat.
Just you wait. Just you
晚安，宝
wait.
贝儿，晚安，晚
Right.
安。挂，开着挂吧，把这个目标给杀了。
What else could I do
what can possibly go wrong?
incorrectly?
Nothing at all.
Not a thing.
How do defense fishers work? The same. Just 3
The
waves
same.
instead of 5. All right, Meg, get in position. What?
Hold on, hold on.
All right, here we go. Here's a twist that is sure to delight. Oh, down we go.
Yeah.
啊，这不月球防御。
All
He's
right.
still just going like that.
Power of music.
The power of rock and roll will take you.
I
And
hear
here's the
it.
Hey!
There you go.
Just took the world breaking for a second.
Yo, down we go, boys.
I know a tech runner here. Nasties.
Yes. Rock and roll to the center of the earth, my friends. So you can find yourself bringing the, I guess what's the term? Like, isn't there like an expression like bring the house down?
Yeah,
there
that's
you
the
go. That's what you did.
The power of love and music.
Yeah, we redid it.
And the music started again.
And the music started again.
Did we say like why Flair is here rocking out?
That's part of your
Doom
part of
那
your
种吗？
playing, folks. That's one of the many twists in the game. It's twist number 5. But you can look forward to that.
要求还
There's
挺
resource
高的。
drops there, the wrought heart strings, which you can use, and Flair will be happy to get those if you want to get.
Temple Blueprint, Ride
All those
848, all of that.
So you have yourself a new defense game mode with a non-guaranteed amount of twists. You
Was
have,
it 4? Was it 3?
yeah, you have temporal Archimedia
我是
and
一个
Beating heartstrings.
俄和大宝贝，为什么？
yeah, we've
没有懂
expanded the mall. So the round table pub is now there. There's new Kim messages, temporal Archimedia, and there's more. Like what else?
There is more. We showed concept art last dev stream of Gyre Deluxe, but I would love to show you it in game because it is.
I was looking at her yesterday. I was like, holy, those feet.
It
Like,
is in
one of our
she is
craziest feet there.
incredible.
Whoa.
Wait,
我
those are
操
Broken. Don't
这
look.
个
Don't look. Don't look.
I was like, what the hell?
Don't look.
She
That's
has
not a
crazy high
twist.
heels.
That's not-
Don't look at her feet.
Don't look at her feet.
Don't look at her
That's
feet.
a twist.
Yeah, that's the other twist.
Oh.
Don't look at her feet. Anyway, she has crazy feet eventually, but
Yeah.
this is
love
Gyre
that.
Deluxe.
Awesome.
She's
变媚的华丽外观。
absolutely beautiful.
Wait, Vortengeist.
Vortengeist. Yeah.
Yes.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
god, I leveled up. Yes.
Absolutely stunning.
Incredible. Coming with the Alternauts
Oh,
Deluxe
yeah,
skin
wow.
as well. That's big gun.
That is.
That's
换电步枪的皮肤，
I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
it's like Jetsons punk or something.
I know.
Jetsons fun.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah, she's
Did you do
gorgeous.
Gyre's animations back in the day, Elise?
No, I
you a
think this might be sung again. I'm not confident in that, so
Unsung
hopefully I didn't
hero?
say that wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Back
I
at
mean,
it again.
usually if it's a Warframe,
Yeah,
it's
蒸汽
good bet
朋友。
it's just sung.
So good.
If I got that wrong, I'm really sorry.
We'll just.
It was Jeff. We'll just
Yeah,
like.
we'll just edit it and post.
All right. Another fun thing coming in TechRod Encore. We mentioned this honestly at TennoCon when we were able to work with Make-A-Wish
Yes.
and James Conlon and becoming the voice of Ollie's Crash Course in game. So you will have remembered maybe from the demo or just being in the mall that they used to have an arcade right here, and Ollie would bark at you, taunt you, make fun of you with the voice of James Conlon. We have since developed it a little bit more. Danny, what are you doing?
Danny, what are you doing, girl?
Danny,
girl. What are you doing, Danny?
oh hey,
She's grinding.
hey. We have since developed it to
啊
be a little bit more different with Ollie's Crash
Turn off
Course.
God mode.
I'm about to.
Okay.
I'm about
We
to.
moved it.
We removed it. Where are you on this leaderboard?
I got bumped off the leader. Are you kidding me? I was 9 before the stream started. Who did it? Who wasn't there before? Who?
No, look away. Look away.
Keyboard cowboy.
Was that you?
No.
Who the hell's keyboard cowboy?
We'll find you. Nah. All right. It's become something of an animal, this crash course, where it is
Started
now...
as a mini game.
Started on a K drive, and now we're here.
Yeah, now we
All right, Meg.
we went a little crazy with it, but it's
Can they
been
hear
a
it,
lot of
Rim?
fun.
Quiet. It'll start up.
Oh, right. It's a little diminished. Okay, great.
Eric, what are we dealing with the tunes?
Yeah, this is a new tune that Matt wrote specifically for this game mode. It's kind of a riff on The Call, but a more arcadey version of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
绷不住，
James's voice, like samples of his voice are in the
爱奇学还不出，你搞这个是吧？
So James's voice acting debut has turned into a full-fledged feature. The design team, the level team, the art team, UI team, sound, everyone has just gone bonkers with this.
The icons that they made for it.
宝贝们，这个是为什么你爱奇学还没有出？
Leaderboards in Worlds, so you saw ours just for some testing, and there will be a reward, so you can actually get Ollie's bike.
Which I'm on right now.
So we have a full.
Oh no, man! I'm losing it. No, I'm just kidding. Everything's
I
fine.
love the arcadey sounds that one of our sound designers did for
like
this tune,
bling.
Mark.
Yeah.
I think he had a lot of fun with it.
I
Turned
love how
out
the
great.
clock looks even.
不信逃不出，不是
It went to.
Went from
这么
zero
晚
to
喝酒
It
I-
did.
It's awesome.
Waluigi's pinball trick.
There's like optimal paths that people have been finding and stuff. So you guys will have fun finding
The strats.
where are the shortcuts.
You know who hasn't found those strats yet?
Rebecca Ford. Yeah. I've been
I'm
a little
kidding. I'm
busy,
kidding.
Megan.
I know. I'm
I'm
just
a little
kidding.
busy.
I'm kidding.
Things are a little. I tried though. I did get top 10 until today, until someone knocked me out.
You were there. I have a screenshot. I can attest.
Yeah. But you can look forward to this on March 19th as well. Weekly leaderboards. Have some fun. Show James Conlon some love and the team that works on. Look at.
Wow! Those will either be great for you or terrible for you. So
145.
see ya.
Race summary, Joe.
See ya.
And a twisted. And you fall off. That's another level.
That's another level on another level.
You need Latiki to
好好好
pull you back up.
Yeah, so you can be on the leaderboard and show off to your friends.
是
Really quickly,
6
I'm gonna head back to the back room.
26秒是怎么跑出来的？
Ollie's bike, as well as another reward.
可不可以不走既定赛道？我不知道。
March 19th.
Why are people acting like I spoiled the date?
Maybe
Come on, guys.
March 19th.
March 19th.
March 19th.
It was in the trailer at the beginning. Jeez, I'm not.
2.5 weeks.
No. So this is Ollie's livery, his bike.
Wow, looks amazing.
Oh, cool.
Oops, sorry.
What does it say on the side? Oh, I guess
It's
it's
his hot
10 bucks.
Yeah, it's in 10
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Ollie's.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
It's so good. The stickers on it.
Mhm.
Super cute. Super good. And then
I
as
mean
well,
you can try，
locked
你可以试试。
Ollie's little floof.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Oh.
I wish we could like squeeze him and he'd taunt you. You know what I mean?
Is that your romance system?
Yeah.
Ollie, no, Ollie bullies me. No, I'm just kidding. It's all love. It's all love.
It's a great spot for him, too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cozy.
Thank you so much.
Nice placement.
Appreciate it. All right, Pablo, are you sat?
Sad?
Are you sat? Like
Oh,
sat?
Are you sad?
yeah, I'm sad.
Are you ready to talk pseudo exalted rework?
Pseudo exalted, sure. Like a yap. I can yap about them. So we kind of already gave you like an initial rundown last time. What's happening?
She's got notes. You
I
got
got
notes.
notes.
you
Fine.
got
I'm sure
notes,
you're
okay.
sticking to the script here.
So there's a lot of details. You know, I've actually gotten a lot.
Cora,
of questions,
Alice, Gara,
you know,
Ash，
Twitter and forums
他
and
们现
stuff.
在可以
There's
自
a
己
bajillion
冒着他们的武
details on
器。
this. So we
不
actually
是
have a
武
dev
器，
blog
就是那
which
个
goes
技
over
能伤
all
害。
the tiny little specifics because there's a lot.
大礼棒的
of
一技能
mods
现在
to
根据
go
4
over.
技
So
能
I'm
的
gonna go over, like,
mod
the
来
big
走。
points. Cora, Atlas, Gara, and Ash, as it says there, all are getting basically moddable weapons, which
被
before
动
you
显
could
赫现在
use
拥有
weapons,
他们自
they
己
could
的
grab the mods
近战连击
from
术
your melee
了。
weapon, which unfortunately a lot of people didn't know about, and a lot of people that didn't know about, maybe they didn't use it.
显赫武
So
器
now
现
you
在
can
可
mod
以
them
使用
directly,
赋能。
and it's awesome. Excalibur slash dash will take the mods directly from Exalted Blade. And Pseudo Exalted now have their own melee combo, so it works basically.
然后
to the
之前
actual
的
block,
mod 的那个
except
适配
it
度
has the
提升了。
numbers similar to a regular melee weapon. So things like blood rush and stuff like that all work essentially the same.
哦，显赫武器，我靠，显赫刀的那个剑气，还有全师的那个拳风，现在可以增加那个连击数了。
4x multiplier when it says 12x, and only the heavy attack gets a 12x, which is pretty confusing. I didn't like keeping that on this one because you would see 12x, but you only get 4x. That's just confusing. So it actually applies the full 12x, but we had to change the base damage down. So basically, you get an effective 6x. Does that make sense? That was confusing. But
It went from 4 to 12, but down to up.
So it used to be 4. It used to be 4. We made
Then
it
there's a
12,
twist.
but this is way too much, as 12 would have been way too much damage. So we cut the base damage, so it's effectively a 6x. So you're still 50% larger damage than it is on live right now. But when you see the damage on the pseudo exalted, you might think it's low because you don't know that part.
But now you know.
Yeah. Sorry, I know it's confusing. This stuff has been
You
very,
went off
very
script,
complex.
Pablo. I didn't have it on my slide.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you
No,
about
it's
that.
fine.
What else? Yeah, arcane slots and stances now provide the stances provide capacity they didn't before, so they were.
哦，驾驶现在给
to mod.
哦，没看到，驾驶现在给那个
Exilus and
mod
adapters
容量。
for there's a few exalted weapons that didn't have Exilus, so now those have it. And then all exalteds and pseudo exalteds have access to both Exilus and the arcane slot. A bunch of different mods that never worked for exalteds now work for exalteds, so there's a lot to be done there. Exalted Blade and Serene Storm now give combo from the ranged attacks, not just from the melee ones, which used to be quite a bit of a pain to use directly. Yeah, so it's a lot of things. I know some people are concerned about where exactly will the damage land and stuff. I think you'll see once you use it, it is billion times easier to build your combo. You don't have to like pre-build it with your melee weapon and then snapshot it, which like the 99% of people didn't used to do. So I understand if you're in the 0.1% that did used to do that and has like an amazing ribbon, you might be feeling a little bit of the sting. And I'm sorry for that, but the other 99% of players, this is just huge for them in terms of how much more accessible this is and just how much more straightforward it is to use it.
Rue, if you don't mind coming to gameplay real quick. So just an example for Ash.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're
go
actually exposing it as a mechanic
Right.
Yeah.
by design.
Right.
So it's no more reading our minds about how statistics work.
Yeah, so Blaze, I guess I can, do I segue into Ash?
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah, so as part of this, since we were going to touch this part, might as well give Ash what I've been calling a retouch, meaning it's not like a full, it's not like a rework where I'm going to just like remove abilities and stuff. I'm just going to improve the abilities that he has, and that's what we did for him. So,
把路易侠站起来。
Shuriken basically will increase their shurikens from
一技能数量从2个飞镖变成了5个，基础伤害增加了50%。
I don't know why I'm trying to memorize
I
that.
got you.
击中敌人增加连击数，2技能增加。我靠，对他时间50%，史诗级加强，史诗级加强，
into the base ability.
传送
And we made the augment a separate thing, which is essentially it gives you
传送敌人可以处决，
when you use it, and if you get a kill, it increases the duration.
传送后增加
So you can
传送增加
going with that.
奔跑速就是跑酷速度。
So Blaze Storm is a little complicated.
使用3技能击杀后可以增加2技能的时间。
That takes the mods from your
我操，艾什站起来了。
from your ability. And then it does 3 hits that don't take the mods from the weapon, but
4技能
do take
增
the
加
mods
标
from the
记
ability. So what we did is basically
标记范
put
围
it。 all to a single hit that now takes the mod from both things, which obviously once you multiply them, it ends up being considerably bigger. And since you don't have to do the 3 hits, it resolves way faster. So usually when you would do that, and then you would have to see them do like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, it would take forever to resolve. Now it's a single hit, which is much stronger because now it considers both mods.
我感觉比以前强了。
And then it also it makes the ability resolve faster. Yeah, I think that's. Oh, and we increased the marking range. Maybe too much. I was using it this morning. I was like, you just mark everything with one tap. So maybe you might have to touch that.
都是4技能现在太强了，标记的敌人有点
This is the
多
sort of。thing that I know for a lot of you that are more into the numbers, you'll have to try it out to see how it feels. But I can at least promise you that definitely is way smoother to use, and the damage is much clearer. How it all
就是这个
works is much clearer.
50%的时间就很舒服。Ash 我一直都说的那个2技能持续时间有一点点的短，要是能长一点的话，可以提升一些。有很多手感啊，这次加强。
I actually remember doing that. That's my fault.
而且它这个1技能也很猛啊，从2个变成了5个。现在波甲的话，波的更猛了。当然波甲的效果没有，我只是说波甲的那个效率更猛。你一个飞镖现在相当于以前按2次1技。
But then we remove the whole each mark costs different amount of energy.
Yes,
so
but we never change. Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh god.
Anyway.
So all of that and more is in the dev
Yeah.
workshop that the team has posted. So if you do !dev workshop, it will take you to the forums and you can read more details about Pseudo Exalted. Basically that for Ash. But if you are curious about some other small things, because it's so involved, we didn't go through everything, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I know. There's notes there about titanium, a lot of
Yeah.
things that I know you guys will be curious about, and they're in that dev workshop.
And we still have 4 pages.
对对，3技能延长2技能时间，但是洛基的基础
I can't see anything.
基础时间好像还是高，我这
While Megan can't see what's going on, chat. What's happening?
基础持续好像还是高，
What's going on?
所以打间谍我可能还是更喜欢洛基。
Engaging with chat and seeing what people are chatting about.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming.
Do you want me to hold the thing?
Yeah,
Maybe it's not up there. Hold on.
I don't think you loaded it.
Someone tell a joke. I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Why did the chicken cross the
Oh, I
road?
see it.
To listen to Eric's music.
No.
Why?
Because.
Okay. All right.
Quality of the stream is
Yeah.
just steadily.
But talking about proto frames, I think that the
You're okay.
hardest part about having the proto frame reveal in the consciousness of the community was like it felt like no matter what we were going to disappoint someone because like people wanted like Ash or Loki or Rhino.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people assume that since we said we'll talk more about Ash next time,
They thought it would be
everyone
Ash.
thought it was going to be Ash. Yeah.
I hope you understand that we're doing our best here, but hopefully everyone's feeling pretty okay. Sorry if your fave didn't get blame Trotty, not us.
Oh, doctor. All right.
He gave out the serums.
He did.
Not us.
Bad doctor.
It's not
Bad
us.
doctor.
Couldn't be us.
All right. What is us? And more people. Our Tennogen. We have 5 new pieces of Tennogen coming to TechRod Encore.
新的
I'm just gonna come over to my
TG
screen here.
Oh my god.
I know.
哦，挺好看的。
First and finally skin. But first we have the Stynax Hussar skin and alternate helmet. This is from Lubox and
斯巴达这挺好看的。
First time participator in Tennogen, so welcome to the family. I want to see him do one more pull up. That's my guy.
So you
Awesome.
mocap that, right, Elise?
Yeah. Yeah, I do that every day.
Yeah.
No, but I did his animations and I did Varuna's Noble set.
Yeah, right there. You did.
Yeah.
Hugging of the dog. This is the Varuna Demonia skin.
爱惜皮
helmet
肤
by
不认识。
Kakaret2812.
I love you so much, Varuna. Look at her with her wolves.
And the amount of work, like that's 5 different heads.
That's 5.
什么时候第100个战舰？
Five head.
That's 5
It
heads.
is.
第一还能再出10年。对啊，100个还能再出10
Love
年，
her. First time, first Tennogen.
不一定12年。
Varuna.
12年以后第100个战舰
Then
就
we
出。
have the Endoctios.
Nice.
Endocitos.
哎，不差不多
Endocitos.
10年左右，
shoulder
1年出
armor
4
by
个，
Eduardo
正好现在60
Was
个
that you saying Spanish? Endocitos?
，40个战舰正好10年，
Flare it.
差不多10年11年。我会
Oh!
到时候如果这个游戏还在的话，
I like literally can't even hear it in my. I'm so
Are Irish
sorry.
people even real?
Stop. Oh my
Has
god.
anyone met an Irish person?
Oi, laddie.
No.
对对对，新的是60号，
Did you just say
50号是那个
I did.
Dynax。
It didn't land.
we
Scottish.
Oh no.
we don't even have like
It's
Irish
okay.
content
England,
creators,
Irish,
right?
Scottish, it's all the same.
Potatoes?
That's the joke.
Oh. I was like, how could you?
Joke.
Sorry.
Tactical potato. Literally the most Irish person on board.
Oh wait, yeah. Let me hear his voice in my head.
Hey, all you fuckers.
Oh.
Doesn't he say that?
I mean, sure, but
I'm so sorry.
good lord. Good lord.
We should just quit while we're behind.
已经骂起来了。
The Irish just started to
Yeah,
promote.
we didn't have
Came
to
out
bleep.
really natural though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's an everyday for him.
Does tactical potato say
He
that?
swears all the time. Yes.
He does do that,
He's
right?
got a foul mouth, that
Oh, my
potato. Damn. Your mom's gonna call you.
I know.
Anyway,
I'm in so much trouble.
this is the Lunaris Cyandana by Lex182. A very moon crescent-shaped Cyandana. Beautiful.
That's great.
Power of the moon. And then we have the Rau Cyandana by Blazing Cobalt and Rittens, who familiar name, but first.
我靠，这个屁是
Oh my god! Collab.
Oh, that's
How
incredible.
beautiful is that?
哎
Very like.
你先打折一波吧，第一。
gemstone-esque. It's not, but it's giving like stalactite type of vibe.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful look.
Some gorgeous pieces coming to Techrot Encore. Thank you,
Excellent.
Tenno-Jenners.
I am excited
Super
to get
cool.
more Tenno-Gen in.
Break my camera.
I don't know why I did the Wallace and Gromit.
Well, it's animation, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Pablo. Gave you a yapping
buddy.
nap, but now it's back to you.
Really? I thought I was done.
No, it was talk augments.
Oh, okay, augments. Okay, sure. So that's easy. I'll just
I have a
read
slide
this.
for you too.
Just read the slide.
There you go.
Yeah, we have 4 new augments.
4个新的技能强化帽子。
Last update, so we were due. The Wisp one is a lot of fun. I think we're going to show video for
We
that
have a
one.
little video. Yes, we
Okay,
do.
so we'll show a video for that one. Essentially, you create
哦，口美这么快
two
就说
copies
技能
and
强
then
化，
you, instead of like being a longer duration one, it just creates a zone. Then Mikuji is just a very good synergy to kind of get those cooldowns going faster, so you can start getting more and more upgrades if you so choose. Then yeah, we have one for Corvex, which is it's a very interesting one because it does change how you play quite a bit because it changes it into a channeled ability. And then for Gyre, it's kind of similar to Bolt's shield. Essentially, as long as you're shooting through the
Wisp 的4技能会在地上留下一个火焰伤害 X 秒。
Excellent.
All right, so I have a little video to show Wisps off. Rue's got it cooking. So you can see the radiated fire field.
Wow, we really bring the fire this update.
We also have,
You
as
played
you
again.
saw earlier, an arcane that benefits from irradiating enemies. So
Was that
synergizes
intentional?
quite a bit.
Nothing's intentional. Everything's done
It's a
by
twist.
chance. It's a twist.
It's a twist. Another twist. Oh my
They just
god.
keep coming.
They just keep on coming. All right. Are we ready for some quality of life?
Let's do it.
Before we jump into it, I did want to remind
口美可以减少令牌的
on
时
the January
间。
dev stream, we also talked about quality of life.
Yes, we did.
So if you don't mind showing that slide, Rue, just a reminder of this is also coming alongside what we're about to tell you.
Yeah, this is
today.
basically the past 2 months of our lives. So everything we've been working on is coming. So this is a summary.
This is what we showed in January, and now we have
Even
this,
more.
this stream, Rue, if you don't mind popping that one.
Even more.
First, new player experience, quality of life.
We are redesigning the path
新手
throughout the star chart in that early game. We
游
identified
戏
some
体验
things that
提
we're
升。
calling like swamps that really bog players down as they're doing their journey, and we did an audit. So you can really find yourself if you're a new player, if you're going to be going through the star chart to get to something like the second dream as a huge milestone. There's more variety in the missions you play. There's actually less nodes directly that you have to play. And
新战现在
on a look,
借
we
战
go through
甲
the
了，
pathing,
移
we sneak some
除
of the
了
fights to be a
做
little bit
翅
more
膀
like a
的
boss fight. And I think the one
报
that
界
people
材
have been
料。
looking forward to for possibly 4 years now is the Necromech is no longer required for the new war. We will give you a loaner. So you no longer need to grind out a Necromech.
减
all
少
its
星
parts
图
from
的
ISO vaults. We are just going
要求
to say
就是进
in you
进
go.
度
So
要
we
求
we have done a sort of loaner setup for you so that that's no longer a blocker. It's no longer a wall you have to hit. So that is something we're going to deploy, and we're going to see how that shakes out with people that may or may not be stuck. Obviously, this decision is one based on years and years of back and forth. We really were against it, and then we were for it, against it, and now we're just going to rip off the Band-Aid and see what happens. There's a lot in you know, it happens. So we'll see. So that is probably the biggest one. Generally speaking, just some really good audits throughout for making that new player journey a little more, I guess, a little less turbulent, less opaque.
Streamlined.
Yeah, just streamlining. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
All right, so that's new player experience stuff.
The Arcwing launcher thing, that was a bugbear for some of the team here. You no longer have to like go out of your way to get an Arcwing launcher segment. You just get it after the Arcwing quest, so you don't need to.
You know exactly what you like, the crafting stuff. Like you'll get it.
I saw some people confused. We did not remove notes, but basically, since we changed the path that you have to take, kind of the mandatory notes to go from one quest to the other are less. Essentially, we made like side paths that you can go to.
Yes.
So you'll just see basically the same notes, but they're just kind of moved around a little bit, and the connections are different. You will see one junction that they changed quite a bit.
Yes, yeah, one reroute. Yeah, like we cut it. Like Ceres is no longer on the core path at all. So quite deep surgery, but effective surgery. So the patient is currently in recovery and doing well.
Oh, very well.
But that's not all, folks.
More. We do have much more quality of life. If you are a I thought you said something. If you are a capture lover and user, which
OK 照相场的游戏提升，音频简化，音频设置简化。Prorated bundles.
Just some really
yeah, let's not skip over prorated bundles.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
Enchanted.
I haven't even gotten there yet.
You're reading that. They're reading that.
What do you mean?
I'll go to my swear jar.
Girl. Hiding UI better, stuff like that. Advancing time. Binding works on all screens. There's a whole bunch of quality of life there. So if you are a Capture user, you can look forward to that. And then sound options quality of life. Eric, let's talk.
Yeah, this one's actually been a long time coming. So we did two things here. We simplified the audio options menu for new players. So if you're a new player and you're jumping in and you just want to quickly adjust sound effects or dialogue, it's a lot easier now because you're not presented with as much stuff as you were before. But for people who have been playing a little bit longer and want a little bit more customization, you can right-click on any of those faders now to bring up some more advanced options. So we've actually broken things out a little bit more. This is in dialogue. So now you have control over all of the narrative dialogue.
就是那个什么
NPC
说话的声音，然后这些游戏背景音乐也都可以单独调。
controls like your railjack companions.
午夜电波的声音，
for Gemini skin dialogue there.
都是可以单独调。
Separately for yourself and for allies. So yeah, a bit more control in dialogue. I think the biggest one's probably sound effects. So before, sound effects used to be on one slider for all the sound effects. We've broken out it more here, so you've got your own weapon sounds that you can control separately, your own ability sounds, all of the enemy and ally combat sounds, that's like their weapons and abilities and explosions, you can control separately, and then ambience volume you can control separately. So if you're hunting for things and trying to echolocate stuff, you can turn things down. So yeah, we realized that like everyone plays a bit different and wants to hear different things, so we've made that possible. And I'll just mention like we do plan on adding a couple more sliders in the future, depending on what people want and what people ask for. So yeah, I think it'll be a cool little quality of life.
Yeah.
You can hear what you want to hear.
I usually do.
Exactly. Selective hearing is now built into the game.
All right, prorated bundles.
There you go.
You would never skip it.
You would never skip it.
I know it and everything.
If you are a player that uses your platinum to buy things in isolation, maybe from the arsenal, and then you go to the bundles and you see that there was a discounted bundle price for any platinum bundle content in the market that has individual components, we will now be prorating the platinum cost of those. So for instance, if there is something, I think like a good example is the Stalker bundle. Like the bundle prices will now adjust
if you have the dread.
If you have something from within the bundle. So
yeah. 现在会调整。
So if you think about maybe you've been talking to your friends,
调整组合包的价格了。如果你有其中一些什么东西的话，这个价格会下降。
We are now making it so that those prices adjust.
So nice.
Yeah, so that's coming with the March 19th, which is not a spoiler, update as well. We started the show with that. So that is coming. So
there you go.
It's only for plat bundles.
Correct.
Yeah, like
All right. A couple other things. Devere Paradox and the Hex Quest are going to be replayable. Where if you don't mind, just really quickly going to my screen, you'll notice my cat is back. Kalimos is back, and here you will be able to replay. So if you missed seeing that wonderful screen ending for the one ending, if you will, you can see it again.
Yep.
See it again.
And I do encourage you. You have time. Just put down Monster Hunter just for a minute. You can get to rank 4 in the Hex, so you can play Techrot Encore. Because most of the content, like the Defense Mission, Temporal, Archimedia, are all rank 4 onward.
Right.
So you'll need to rank up your Syndicate and play the true ending.
There you go. As well, the We All Live Together cinematic can now be replayable if you've done the new war and you've turned your Fortuna Narmerized. Well, I mean, that wasn't your choice, but if your Fortuna is now Narmerized, you weren't able to replay that cinematic, so now there is an area for you to replay it at your leisure, if that's your vibe. We talked about this last stream, but the Valence swap adapter,
Yes.
I can go and visit Miss Eleanor.
Oh, and someone asked about, is there an update on the Drifter in the profile? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to make it for Techrot Encore, but we are adding a setting where you can choose if you want people to see your Operator or your Drifter in your profile. So, oh yeah, the Elemental Vice is there. That price was actually just changed before the stream, so ignore that. That is not accurate.
She's expensive.
But Elemental Vice will be there or in the market for 20 plat for you to change your
20
any adversary weapon to whatever.
比我想象的好少很多。你可以用
Everything is a lie. Don't listen to these prices.
可以用那个购买，
If you vote for me, I'll lower it by half.
Oh, you're in
那
the
叫
right.
啥来着？声望购买，对，或者
I like
，he's
是
opposing.
Yeah.
20白金在商店里购买，可以替换
Yeah, I suck.
元素的那个。
No,
No way. Megan raised prices.
No, I'm broke. The face-off PvP mode is getting some squad-wide loot. It's PH right now, obviously. But
Yeah, basically we saw that particularly in low population regions. Like it's totally fine in North America, but in certain regions it's hard to find basically people to queue with. So we added this so periodically you get a boost, and then that way we're hoping that people will play at the same time so they can find other people to play with essentially.
there you go. And I think they'll vary. Oops, sorry, my mouse died.
然后
They'll
PVP
vary
会有
if they
加成，
change. Some of them are like more reward.
因为有些地方人很难匹配到人。
I love it.
You
Just
can
a
make it
squad
But if you
boost.
vote for me,
No, you're not voting for Red. You're
Can
not
I
voting
just
for
say,
Red.
I
Yeah, you
adore
get
the
more
Kim
standing, you get more
system
bots for
music.
when
Yeah.
when you
Oh,
play.
it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, the Kim music?
Yeah,
I
sorry, I
know.
didn't mean to
No,
go.
it's so good.
good
I just,
music.
like, I could just listen to that all day.
A couple other things. The Awakening tutorial is getting a lighting facelift.
yes, we are putting it under the knife, and it is getting some like a palette unifying pass from the cinematic. We're adding more atmospherics, lighting pass. It's being converted to, I don't know if it's being converted to GI. I think it is, but they.
A 卷没有 A 卷还没割，没割，
Resident
马上上了
Yeah.
这个
Yeah.
Derek
那
is
个
doing the work.
元素转换
Making
器
it look awesome. Yeah, party pack.
上。
And last but not
Sure.
least, we do have some Ancient Protector changes coming in this update, such as reducing the decay time of the Ancient Protector so that their overguard buff is shorter. And
Am
the
I
decay,
crazy or a lot of this is already shipped?
not the Ancient Protector stuff.
Okay, I thought some of it had because I got complaints about the
There
change,
was one thing that shipped similarly related,
The
but they-
Thrax thing, right?
the Thrax
Yeah,
thing,
the
yeah.
Thrax.
Yeah, but not this one specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as well, not getting overguard from their own abilities or able to give overguard to other ancients as well. So those are some changes.
How could you do
but
this?
yeah. So essentially, it goes back to how the ancient used to work. Essentially.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. And that's all we have.
Wow.
Damn.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
A lot. Holy smokes.
And I did.
Twists in there too.
Yeah.
If you want to
An
have a little
update.
recap,
Yeah. Do we have? I want to see what's going on.
This is a slide from last week. So not to forget that the whole Technosite Coda.
Jeff is being mean. He said, "Tell Elise she didn't turn her phone ringer off." Is that him being mean?
Shit, yeah.
No.
I mean, shoot.
Wait, is your phone going off at your desk?
Yeah, I have a bunch of alarms set, so sorry.
Jeff is. Oh, Jeff, how could you?
Come here and say it to our face. No, I'm just kidding.
He
this is-
will after this.
He will. He'll show up. Just a reminder, this is the stuff that we showed on the January dev stream. So the whole Technosite Coda system with all of the weapons, cosmetics, mods, all of that. The Sculptor weapons, the Drifter and
这些都是
Operators
之前
outfits,
上
the
开发
hair
直播
that's
说
coming
过
for
的。
the Drifter and Operators, Gyre Deluxe we showed, the 1999 decorations, Kim system
这个什么
improvements,
新换文啊，
all
新武
of
器
that.
啊
And then today we
啊
talked
玄海武器
about, oops, sorry, I touched my mic. Our 60th Warframe temple.
新战
and
甲
Super,
啦
of course.
Yes.
4 proto frames, plus their Kim chats, not romanceable, sorry. The mall expansion of the Round Table, Deep Archimedia and Temporal Archimedia 1999, stage defense with Temple rocking out, or Flare talk rocking out. Again, Gyre Deluxe. Ollie's Crash Course, Pseudo Exalted Rework, Ash ability changes, new Tenno
And
Gen.
that's just today what we showed.
That's just today.
Not including the entire infested lich system.
I just said
Oh shit.
I cannot wait.
I was getting
You
in
were talking
trouble.
to Jeff.
I was getting
He
in
was
trouble.
Jeff,
I'm
you're
in trouble for
distracting.
swearing.
Jeff, you're distracting us.
I cannot wait to see, for everyone to see all the work that's gone into the liches. The personality those guys have is insane, and I shot poor Jay in the foot because I was like, more tentacles, because I thought I was going to work on it, and then I didn't, and then he had to deal with it. But yeah, Jay and Sung and Scott and Sedona have been absolutely killing it, and there's so many like fun little things they do.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
good.
nasty.
Yeah, and also, you know, have we shown a boy band dance stuff yet?
Yes.
Yeah, the boy band dance stuff.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
we showed
Yeah.
a little montage of the.
Yeah.
Were those you?
No, I think that was Eric, who's a new hire. So.
Eric?
Not Eric.
me.
You're like, wait.
Diversifying.
Okay.
All right, let's do a platinum
Wait,
prize.
are we showing the drifter outfits in game?
Nope.
Okay. Got it. That's fine.
That was a twist. It
Yeah,
didn't
the
happen.
twist. Yeah. No, we showed the concept last stream of the
Okay,
big
safe.
Scaldra trench coat.
Hell
Still
yeah,
coming.
dude.
Just
That did look awesome.
it,
I want
it does. It's giving blow up jacket. It's very cool.
All right, that is a huge update. That is a lot. Show us the hairs.
March 19th, and not a spoiler.
Not a spoiler.
Not a spoiler, chat.
You knew.
1,000 platinum going to Brassy.
Hey.
Brassy, congratulations. 1,000 platinum is going to you. Please whisper the Warframe to show you watching right now with your in-game alias platform. Play Warframe on and we'll give you 1,000 platinum. Rue's running it back. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Any questions in chat for us before we depart about Techrot Encore, March 19th, all platforms?
好了，那他们直播大概就这样，接下来的话回答一些问题。
Currently on your account,
我呢
Kuva
做的有点太累
Make
了
sure you，
我就
get rid of those
润
so
了。
that
感谢
you
各位
can
玩收看，
select
祝大家有美好的一天。
a code at day
我
one.
去
you know what
歇
I'm
一会儿
saying?。
We got lots. There's tons. Yeah, new frame,
Bye, bye,
everything.
bye,
Big,
bye.
big update.
给我看无聊了，感觉他们讲了又感觉没讲，
Yes.
I think there, yeah.
Yes.
I think there's one.
Yes. Yes.
感觉讲了又感觉没讲。